Hello students, it's me Mr. Stevens, and today we are going to meet the internet. Now, this is a pretty hard concept, so let's go over just a few things before we start. First, right here where it says worldwide, that means all around the world. Okay, next, if I say technology, I mean things like the computer you're sitting in front of, but I also mean things like a cell phone, a tablet computer, or the iPad right here. And also, TVs anymore can help us connect to the internet. Next, if I say connected, I mean things are put together with wires like these, or they're put together with a wireless signal. Okay.
Mysteries of the Internet.
Next, let's
You
watch a
likely
brief
use the
movie
Internet for
about
browsing
the
the web,
internet to
sending
help us
email, or
understand what we're
playing
talking
online
about.
games. But have you ever wondered what the Internet actually is? The Internet is essentially a vast number of different computers and networks around the world. Every computer connected to the Internet has a unique address, similar to your home's postal address. The Internet ensures information flowing between different addresses reaches its destination as quickly as possible. Internet addresses are a series of numbers rather than the typical website names such as www.widia.com that you're accustomed to typing into a web browser. However, the Internet has a built-in mechanism for translating every website name into its exact address, called an IP address. Your computer isn't likely connected directly to the Internet, even if you have a broadband connection at home. Basically, all of your internet traffic, such as instant messaging or web browsing, must be translated into a format that can travel to your local broadband provider over telephone, cable, or other types of lines. Your broadband provider likely has multiple high-speed connections that connect it to the internet. Now let's put the pieces together. Suppose you open up a web browser on your home computer and type in a particular website's name. Your computer first locates its exact address on the internet and then sends information out of your home over your broadband connection, bound for the website's address. When a website responds, it sends data back over the internet to your computer. Amazingly enough, this process usually takes place in under a second, even when a web server is located thousands of miles away. For more information on this topic and many others, please visit www.wydea.com. Mysteries of the Internet. You likely use the Internet for browsing.
So I'm sure a lot of you are asking, so how do I get on it? Well, hold on there, buddy. We need to talk about something very important. We need to talk about safety. The internet is very public. Do you remember when I said worldwide? Lots of people from all around the world are on it, and as you know, there's some people that probably aren't so nice. So let's talk about dangerous people. For example, this student here is connected to the internet with her laptop. And if we stop and think, she doesn't really know who's at the other end of the computer or who she's talking to, or maybe who's looking at her private things. So that's why we're going to be very, very safe when we use the internet. Right here we have President Obama addressing a large crowd. Look at all these people. Now, here's what is important. There are even more people on the internet. So let's think. Is this a good time for President Obama to start sharing his deepest secrets or to start acting silly? No, of course not, because he's in front of a large audience. So we're not going to act silly because there's even more people on the internet. So the keys here to stay safe, we're going to get permission, we're going to stay private, and we're going to have pride in all of our actions. First, permission. It is great to try new things, but let's get permission first. At home, you can ask me or your at school, you could ask me or your classroom teacher. At home, you can ask an adult that you live with, but make sure it's an adult that you trust. Next, let's talk about privacy. We're going to leave personal stuff off the internet. It can spread quickly. For example, here's a student who wants to share a secret that she likes Justin. Now, she does not want to share it with Grandma, who's way over here, So she's going to send it with to just 2 friends. So now these 2 friends have that secret. Now if they happen to forward that to more friends, now we have even more secrets out there. And then those friends could pass it on. Oh, and all of a sudden, the secret's all the way over to Grandma. So please keep in mind, people can pass secrets on and share them with others. We are going to take pride in all of our actions. We already talked about leaving personal stuff off, but we're going to try to leave off, actually we will leave off rumors, we're going to leave off secrets, and any mean stuff that we might come across. We're going to be sure that we're proud of all of our actions on the internet, and keep in mind that adults in your life will find out whatever you put on the internet. Now, before using the internet, please remember, you need permission from an adult, you're going to take pride in all of your actions, and you're going to stay private. No secret stuff on the internet. Now here are some websites I use to make my presentation a little bit better, so I'm giving them credit for helping me. We'll talk more about that in a later lesson. For right now, make sure that you have pride, and that you stay private, and that you always get permission. Alright, have a great day.